I asked people for video suggestions, and a popular topic was art resources, so here's my top 11 art resources. Number 1. Real life reference. Life drawing and drawing real people in real life is incredibly beneficial. You'll end up seeing a lot of things that you might not have picked up on while drawing things digitally. And this is not absolutely necessary for learning anatomy, but if you have life drawing near you, you should do it. If you don't have it, maybe go to a cafe and draw people sitting there. You could look for courses in figure drawing, but if you're a cheapskate, you could buy books on figure drawing and then later attend life drawing. The first times you do this, it will be bad, and you might be worried that people will judge you for your bad drawings, but you can relax because the first time is always bad and no one cares about you. So yeah, go for it. Speaking of real life, why not get figures? I have these anatomy figures from 3D Total. They have been great for finding quick anatomical reference. Unfortunately, the male model is a bit loose, and this has made him prone to falling over and losing his thumbs. That said, it might just be my model, and I would still recommend it. I also have this skull for a facial feature reference, and I can have it on my desk and think about how I'm going to die. If buying a real-life model is too expensive, then you can actually get 3D software and get a model for free. DesignDoll is a mostly free software. It's very easy to use and you can use it for quick poses for reference. The model is very anime, but you can adjust it, but it's a bit hard to do that every time. If you want to change the model and save it, then you have to pay for it. DesignDoll is really good for getting quick hand reference though. You can very quickly set up a hand the way you want and adjust the fingers and pose. Das3D, on the other hand, is a more liberating software, a bit harder to use, but you get used to it over time. It has more realistic human bodies. You can also save any changes, download new models, save scenes and poses. I believe the only thing that would cost money is buying new models and scenes, but I think you would be absolutely fine without any of that. It has a lot of customization, and you can even change the expression and use that for reference. If you are unhappy with your body, then you can adjust it however you like. You can make things bigger and smaller. You can make a tiny man or a big man. These hands look too small. There we go. And yeah, there we go. We have made the perfect man. I haven't used Google SketchUp yet, but I've heard a lot of great things about it and how you can use it for building a perspective or a scene. But I'm gonna trust the good judgment of my friends and say, yeah, this is a good thing to have. Number 3. Figure drawing sites. These are great if you want to work on anatomy and gesture on your own, and you can adjust a lot of different things if you want them naked or not. You can set a timer for each pose, or you can set it to class mode and say, I'm gonna be doing this for an hour. Sketch Daily does the same thing but with different pictures, and you can set it to different body parts like hands and heads. Number 4. Control Paint. This is a great tool for beginner artists who are looking to get into digital art. It has a ton of quick videos that simply go into drawing and painting, and it's a fantastic resource for finding anything you're curious about. Number 5. Quick perspective tools in Photoshop. In Photoshop, you can adjust the polygon tool to become a perspective tool. You can also search for perspective brushes. Number 6. Shortcuts in Photoshop. I imagine most people have heard about flipping the canvas, but just in case, go to Actions, hit Record, turn the image horizontally, then hit Stop Recording, and there you have it. I delete the second one because I already had it, but there you go, now you can flip the image. The reason you want to do this is because it often breaks your tunnel vision, and an image should look just as good flipped. Something I think less people know about is turning your image grayscale. And you do this by hitting Action, Record, then you go to View, Proof Setup, Custom, select S-Gray, OK, and then stop recording. The reason you want to do this is because value is more important than color. This is a good way to break your tunnel vision for color, because something should be able to look just as good in grayscale. Number 7. ArtStation. ArtStation is an art sharing site, but it specializes towards professional artists working in games and films and entertainment. It's a great place for finding high quality work, either for inspiration or for comparing it to your own art. Number 8. Real life experiences and varied inspiration. In my opinion, you probably can't make good art in a vacuum. If you isolate yourself and do nothing but work, you probably won't have a lot to say in your work. Along with that, you probably shouldn't just only be inspired by art made by other digital artists or people who make similar things. Take some inspiration from photography, film, graphic design, fashion, or just real life, because you probably don't just want to be inspired by other people's interpretation of real life, but also the real life. Number 9. PureRef. PureRef is a lifesaver. It's such a good way to quickly organize references and find what you're looking for, and it's so much better than having 1,000 tabs open and switching between them. I can just zoom in and out on this canvas right here. Number 10. Art books. Reading is a great way to expand your knowledge, because you're reading things from more experienced artists and taking information out of their heads and all they have learned, and now that's your information. I also think art books should be read more than once, because sometimes there are things that you don't quite get the first time, but then later on with more experience you understand more and you start to get it. I also think you don't have to reread it from start to finish, but the second time you can either skim it for things that stood out to you or stand out to you now, or you can find things that you are currently struggling with or learning. If you want my book recommendations, then check the video description. Finally, number 11, other artists. For YouTube channels, I would definitely recommend Ahmed Aldoori, Proko, Marco Bucci, Noah Bradley, Bobby Chu. I would also recommend checking Gumroad, a site where you can find tons of learning resources. Most of it costs money, but it is affordable, and there are some nuggets of free stuff. Then there's online courses with monthly subscriptions, like Schoolism, where you can find a ton of great teachers teaching great stuff. I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard great things. And I think the best thing at the moment is probably a Discord chat that specializes in art and art critique. This is a great way to immediately get critique and help with something you're struggling with. Unfortunately, I can't recommend any Discord chats, since the ones I'm in are restricted, and it would be a bit overwhelming if 100 people joined one at the same time, because I said, hey, check this out. But don't worry, there's plenty of them out there, but you do have to find one yourself. I can't help you with that one. And those are my top resources at this time. Maybe I'll have more in the future. Thanks for the video suggestion, and you can leave more here if you want to. Thanks for watching, and bye everybody.